Hey Capricorn, it's Jen here from Tarot Spirit. Um, so this is your reading for October 2020. So we have two full moons this month. We have a full moon on October 1st or 2nd, depending on where you are, in Aries. We have a new moon on October 16th in Libra, and then another full moon, a blue moon, on October 31st on Halloween. That's cool, in Taurus. A couple other things that caught my eye is on October 14th, Mercury goes retrograde. So, and we'll be in shadow for 2 weeks. So all of October will be in Mercury retrograde. I don't tend to get too worried about Mercury retrograde. I'm not a professional astrologer, but in some ways, when I remember that it's Mercury retrograde, it helps me, I don't know, be a little bit detached. And so if something goes wrong with technology or there's a miscommunication, I don't take it as personally, and I'm able to kind of go, oh, Mercury retrograde, and kind of shrug it off and let it go a little bit easier. Um, at the bottom of the deck, here's the multiverse, unbound. To me, this is saying that you need to release yourself from any sort of self-imposed limitations and really challenge them. So if you're thinking of a new career or a new relationship or where you live or something like that, just maybe you think, okay, this is the career I want. But then being open to something, maybe as you're looking, perhaps you have to go back to college or get some more training, or you think of this one career in this one company, but while you're looking into that, something else catches your eye and it might take you in a whole new direction. And that's okay. And you can keep reinventing your life and trying new things and moving forward throughout your whole life. Like that's perfectly okay, and not to pigeonhole yourself. I don't really know what pigeonhole means, but I think I said it right. Okay, so what was in focus recently, and it's kind of fading, is Four of Cups. So in this deck, it's titled Mixed Emotions. I almost feel like this card, though, is in a way really dull emotions, in the sense that, I don't know, you're just not feeling it. Nothing's really jazzing you up, making you excited. It's kind of more of the grind, but nothing's really, like, there's nothing wrong. You can't point and say, well, this happened. But you're just kind of, it's time to start thinking about moving on. You need a change. You may not even be certain exactly what that change is. It may not be clear, but your intuition is nudging at you and saying, hey, let's think about, are we comfortable here or are we happy here? Have we just resigned ourselves? And again, it doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong, but you feel like there could be more. There's more out there. What do you want most? The Magician, transmutation. You want to manifest something. You want to manifest the life that you want. And so the Magician says, you have everything within you right at this very second to have and manifest the life that you want and to be happy, to not feel like the Four of Cups. But you're not always going to feel happy, but you have to keep mixing and matching and trying new recipes to, if you're having this type of feeling with the Four of Cups, the universe is saying, okay, well, let's try mixing something and let's spice it up a little. Maybe you feel like you need to spice up your love life a little, or you're wondering if some relationship or situation, it feels very stale, and how do you get that going again, or do you need to move on from that, or whatever. What's in focus right now? Queen of Swords, mystery. It's so funny. I don't think of the Queen of Swords as being any sort of mystery, because I feel like she gets to the heart of the matter, or she cuts away. Yeah, she gets to the heart of the matter. But she also releases herself from emotional attachments that keep her tied to something that's no longer serving her. She's not codependent. She's the mature sword energy. What else is going on right now? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Things that you were pondering and thinking about at the end of August into September till we go into Libra. So think back, what was going on near the end of August and into September? Probably around like the September 22nd or something. We go into Libra. What were you reflecting on? You were doing some deep shit, some deep work, some deep spiritual work, challenging some truths about you, or a position you've taken, and seeing if perhaps, it's reflection. Yeah, I think where your mixed emotions is a little bit of a mystery to you. So you're really going deep to try to figure it out. But you're also thinking, okay, what do I want though? Maybe I'm thinking things aren't right, but what do I actually want? So what's coming up in the near future? 6 of Cups, kids, happy. So finding that happiness, realizing happiness is eternal. It's not externally checking boxes. Yes, there can be situational things, of course. But in general, a core happiness comes from within. It's also being in nature, a childlike innocence, something from your childhood, maybe a place you used to go in your childhood, or a childhood home, a homecoming, children focused, the simple things in life, stopping and smelling the flowers, nature, an innocence, more innocent time. Here's some overall cards. Let's see. The Tower. Whoa. Some of you, the King of Cups and the Fool. I love it. So something needs to be destroyed, blown up. And of course, this is metaphorical. So you may make a change where someone's thinking you're blowing up your life. I mean, that can happen if someone gets divorced or something like that. People that, haven't lived day to day in your relationship may have thought it was great, and why would you blow your life up like that? But only you know what's right for you. Maybe you want to move from where you live. There's a lot going on like around this. It looks like a high rise to me. It's just, there's like a lot of, I don't know. Just a lot going on there. But then, so this mature cups card, this is emotions, but it's emotional intelligence. It's being able to express your emotions, be in tune with your emotions, but not allowing your emotions to control you. So getting angry or passive aggressive or trying to emotionally manipulate, pouting, those are the reverse, or the low vibrational energies. But in the high vibration, it's, I got this heated email. Well, I could take it personally and fire back. This is that Mercury retrograde crap that happens. Or I can think, Mercury retrograde, not dwell on it, sleep on it, craft a response, have my sword friend that will be able to strip all the emotion from it and just keep it cordial and professional. So for those of you that could be ending a relationship, not, it's going to feel cold, but I feel like you need to, I feel like the other person's just going to want to rehash and just get that drama. Like, I feel like there might be a little bit of the negative, some of those negative aspects that I listed of this card, and just kind of likes the drama cycle, or is trying to make you feel bad about being honest with what you want, your needs. But look at this Fool card. You need freedom, open air, open spaces. So anything that you feel tied to, that's weighing you down, that you feel you have to be within, I think that's causing this Four of Cups. You're going to challenge that and lighten your load and break free. You may sell a lot of stuff. If you're moving, you don't want to bring it with you. Release yourself from obligations that may not truly be obligations. But in your brain is just like, okay, this is the way it's going to be. And I'm sure there was a good reason behind it, but it needs to be challenged in order for you to move forward and be happy. Interesting. And be happy. These are some romance cards. Queen of Wands. You want to feel passionate and fiery and attractive. If maybe the sex has gone out of your marriage, you want to rekindle that, or you're seeing that as a problem, and you know what I mean? Like, do I really have to give up that side of my life? I mean, it's one thing if your partner can't or something. But I don't know, maybe you can, I don't know. It seems like it needs to be brought up. Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is, no, I don't want to. I mean, if you really just don't want to because the person, then that might be an indication of having a conversation. And sometimes those types of conversations can blow things up. But the Tower shows us what's sustainable. And if you can't have an open, honest conversation with someone you're in a relationship with, I'm not saying being mean about it, but that is good data about whether you can weather the storm. Yeah, okay, the Seven of Swords. See, you're still together, but you've turned your backs on each other. And maybe one or the other, maybe there's some sneaking around or some secrets. Oh, so there is this mystery. I don't know. I would listen to your intuition. You need to really reflect, but you need to, even if your partner's not on the up and up, it's really a decision you need to make about you and what you want and what's right for you. So definitely going within and not getting caught up in, it's kind of, okay, well, what if you did find out that your partner cheated? That could be great fuel to a fire if the relationship is somehow based on kind of that abusive, toxic drama cycle. Or I feel like it can go either way. It can be that, or you guys can completely just not talk about it and be in denial about it. But I think a heart to heart, getting to the heart of the matter, and then making some decisions moving forward from the information you got if you have conflicting wants and needs and ideas about how to move forward. Okay, Capricorn, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.